Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. It's land.
Yeah, but isn't this the unplugged version? I don't know. I think it's the unplugged version. All right, Paulie, let's go. All right, listen, y'all. Just go ahead and let the guest play. Come on, jeez. That's better. Gotta go.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another night of DEAD-Flix and Chill, the DEADWOOD party. My name is Paulie. Hey, what's happening, everybody? Join us in the Discord ahorita, right now, and get you settled in over there. Close Call Kid will greet you. And a couple things as people are coming in, and we're happy that you guys are here. Our usual co-host Andrea Seabrook is feeling under the weather, so she's taking the night off, and that's cool. You know, I know she's had a big trip, so we hope that she has a speedy recovery. I hope everyone's week has been well. We've had an incredible week here at the Latino Slant. Over 1,000 and about 40 subscribers. Wow. Thank you guys so much. That is pretty cool. And that party was something else the other night. And we have a lot of great things planned. One of them including is those membership levels that Pat S was asking about. We're going to have a couple of cool membership level stickers and all that little characters and all that stuff. But let's say hello to a couple people, and then we'll bring in our panel. Let's see who's here. As I said, Pat S is here. That 70s show. That 70s rock fan. That 70s show. Close Call Kid is here. Just another red shirt. Orale, ¿qué pasó? Just another red shirt. Adrian. Hello, Adrian. Or wait, I'm not saying that right. Adrian. Phonetically spell your name out for me because I want to get it right. I don't want to be that one. I don't want to be that one. Wait, Wookie and Exiles here. I can't stay. I thought at least stop by, show support for mi hermano and del otro bandita. De otro bandita. Cool, brother. Well, you know, thanks for stopping by. Hello, Jesse. El Loco. Hello, Lasso. Jesse stopping by. Just stop gaming. I can listen to you while doing some chores. Cool. Yeah, that's way cool. That 70s Cheap Trick being the theme song, guys, for that series. I'll take it. Yeah, that's not a bad put down. Not a put down at all. So right now we're joined by 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser. Shellback.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing? We meet again a few minutes later. It's been a day. Nice little fun discussion.
Yet again. It seems like it was yesterday, and yet it was 10 minutes ago.
Hold on, what cup is that?
It's like a 32 ouncer. The free ones you get from the Dodger Stadium.
Oh, dude, nice. I always love those cups. I was always a big fan of those cups. Hell yeah. I've always wanted to go to that same. It always looked like a beautiful same from what I saw on the TV.
I'm hearing noises. So,
yeah. Okay, what voices are in your head? Okay. There. All right, guys, I swear this is not X-Files. This is not X-Files. He wants to believe a little too much, Paulie, officially. You can't hear me. I think everyone else hears me. You hear me, Shellback?
Yeah. You? I hear you. Yeah.
Hey, chat, do you hear me? Because
Yes. Oh, yes. No. We have critters under the house. We're having a critter problem. So the girlfriend was banging on walls and everything, and we thought we had it solved maybe a couple months ago, but it seems that they're back. So, anyways, we will figure that out. Hey there, Mr. CCDV. Howdy, y'all. Let's watch some Deadwood. We have the Discord pinned, so grab the Discord. Everyone get in there. But yeah, the episode that we are seeing tonight is a they're all pretty intense.
You're about to say, really intense one.
This one's more intense. It is. Let me see. Make sure you got. There we
Bleach
go.
into peanut butter. Jesse Miller at the Crow's Nest.
Ignore Jesse right now.
I don't know who he is, but I like him.
Oh, Jesse's the bomb. Episode 4 is called "Here Was a Man." It's directed by Alan Taylor. It's written by Elizabeth Sarnoff. Who this is one of 4 episodes that she writes for the Deadwood series. She's an amazing writer. She's also written dozens of episodes for Lost. Really talented writer. Originally debuted April 11, 2004. Here's the quick little description of the show. Swearengen directs Farnum to buy back the Garret claim after Doherty, Dan, discovers that the land actually does contain gold. Alma Garret prevails on Calamity Jane and Hickok for help regarding her late husband's suspicious death. Hickok commissions Bullock in his steed as McCall's growing anger toward Hickok leads to a tragic murder of the latter. Oh no, it came out with a little spoiler. Shh.
I already forgot it. Unseen.
Say what? Say what? What?
Who? Where?
Who? Where? And I think this is your first time joining us, right, Nick?
Officially, yes. I mean, I had to watch the second on my own time, and I did hang out in the chat for the first one. I did hang out, but that was also the week of my move. So, like, as soon as the episode was done, I went straight to bed because
you've been really.
It was an intense few weeks.
Yeah, for sure. It's been an intense time for you. These are just some photos of Wild Bill Hickok. That's Carradine playing Wild Bill. So I'm gonna be showing these photos as we go along in the storyline. I'll keep these photos up. You have anything to add right now at this moment, Mr. Shell?
No.
No, come on,
wow.
man. Add something.
Oh god.
I'm just ready to get with it, man.
He's ready to get with it.
I like me some Deadwood.
All right
then. All right. Calmate. Your pronunciation is K. In French, we have the nasal in. The closest I can imagine is the word is and minus the D. Adrien. Okay. All right. I tried. All right, here we go. Okay. Everyone, do me a favor. Keep your YouTube windows open to give me those hours because we're closing in on those final 4,000 hours. Dude, man, I can't thank you guys enough. Let's get on over to the Discord. Close Call is there. Let's start the show. And everyone be so kind to put yourselves on mute.
I'm not seeing the episode link though, the little box that's usually up.
Okay, let's see here. Close Call Kid, are you with us?
Mars to Close Call.
It's not Close Call's night, or maybe it's not our night. I see people in the wait. Maybe I told him don't hurry, but be on time.
Oh my god!
Yeah. All right, let me.
Close Call. I swear we're alive.
Hey, It's still awesome though. We're still gonna have a good time.
Oh, of course we are. The show must go on.
Okay, you're there. Close call. We are waiting for you, buddy.
Before 2022.
Yes.
Totally joking.
I know.
Like,
close call's
There we
gonna.
go.
There we go. All right, everyone.
Oh,
Enjoy.
Let's roll.
Put yourselves on mute and enjoy the show.
Welcome, close call kid.
Yo. Oops,
Hello. How you doing?
Hey.
Can you put me on the line with Ed Rooney? Edward Rooney. I want to speak to Mr. Rooney. Principal Rooney? Have you seen him?
Hold on.
Rooney, I want my door at the front door. And that's Mr. Peterson to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I had to. I'm like, God, for 3 or 4 episodes, like, who is he?
Quick reactions in the chat. Mierda. Intense. Damn.
Yeah.
I missed it somehow. Who collapsed onto the floor in front of Bullock in the final scene? That was Wild Bill's body finally falling off the chair. So it was like kind of like at first he was just slumped over on the table, and then he just, oh man, that was killer. That was killer. Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us back here. Let's go around the panel for initial reactions. If you had any questions, because I know this, but Nick, you jumped in.
Yeah.
Was anything confusing to you?
And
again, this episode was called "Here Lies a Man."
I'm still piecing things together, but I am entertained. There is moments of slowness, but there's also moments of coolness. And Al is a wild, nasty savage of a human being. I've learned that the hard way. Like, man, that dude, Jesus.
Sorry, here was a man. Here was a man.
Here was a man. No. Right now, like I said, it's slowly coming together in my head, and I think as time goes on, it's definitely one of those shows where as time goes on, I'm gonna make better sense of everything. But so far I'm in. So far I'm committed, and so far I'm looking forward to continuing. So I thought it was solid. I'll probably go with, I don't know, 1 to 5, maybe 3.8. So I was sold. I was entertained.
Shellback.
Well, if they don't know how to do a cliffhanger,
yeah, that ending was good.
Man. Oh wow. Yeah, man. Wow. That's. I mean, we all knew it was coming, but for it to be this episode, yeah, no, that was out of left field right there for sure.
All right, this is your first time seeing the show, correct?
Yeah.
See that? Yeah, and that's the thing with Wild Bill is that he's only in the first 4 episodes, and that's it. You know, that's what throws people off. You're like, oh, what the fuck? He's a fucking great character. What is this? You know, and okay, close call.
It's the first time for me, and I wasn't very up to speed on my Old West history. So when it happened, I was like, oh, that's the guy. So yeah, that was definitely caught off guard when that happened. I thought this whole thing was gonna be, with him. I don't know. It was great. I loved having him around. But I guess this whole episode was kind of a lot of other characters. You saw a lot of, I don't know, the firsts for them. I know, who was it? Alma. She actually shows an emotion. And so that, I mean, for me, that's kind of, a thing. I was like, oh my God, she's crying. She's actually like in mourning. Like, I thought she just would have been, her same like drugged up person or whatever. And I kind of feel like Al was a little bit, not so much losing his shit, but kind of like he's starting to kind of realize the gravity of everything going on around him that might be a little bit bigger than him. I'm interested to know what's going on with this sick dude. you know, like you said, it's a bunch of cliffhangers, but I feel like there was more cliffhangers in this episode than just the cliffhanger. So, I mean, it's my first run through too. So, I'm gonna give this one, 1 to 5. I'll give it a 4.5.
Any of the characters that you're just like kind of like with Ellsworth, were you guys completely in the dark? He was the guy that was always drinking, and he was saying, what I learned from a dog is to keep the nose down, and he kept bothering Dan. Did you guys?
Why would he even say that?
I was not completely picking up.
Okay, so Ellsworth saw Dan throw the husband off the cliff.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right, so that's why he was saying, like, he basically wanted to be paid off to keep quiet.
Okay.
In his own way.
Well, that's who
I follow now.
Okay. Yeah, he's the guy in the shadows. Okay.
Correct. He's the guy in the shadows. Ellsworth is, and according to Trixie, talks a lot but doesn't cross the line, So yeah. There's a lot going on that's been built up, right? Because Swearengen and them trying at the end of the day to trying to get that land back because they believe that it is worth something, right? So he's got what's the hotel proprietor's name?
Did not pick up
the damn EB.
Yeah.
he's such a rat. He's such a rat. Like even when he's like hanging out at the bar next to Bill Hickok, you're just like, ooh, get away from Bill,
So he's creeper. Like you got those vibes.
Well, yeah. I still can't help but hear every time I see him, I still can't help but hear in my head, this is I'm Larry and this is my brother Daryl and my other brother Daryl.
Daryl?
Yeah.
Newhart. It's a show called Newhart.
We're actually going to share the link and ask people to come in for a couple minutes and come on out. If anyone who's been watching wants to join the panel in the discussion. It's a sweeping episode because there's something vital happening in everyone's storyline. The stranger coming into town who he says hello to Power's booth and he gets sick in the hotel. Right? That's going to have major ramifications on the camp. What else?
He's got something.
Oh yeah, he didn't fall from he did not fall from he didn't fall down. And of course, Alma this is the first time that we really get to see her work her conflict, because up until now she was just always kind of drugged out and avoiding her husband because her husband's pretty useless. But life is calling and she has to kind of like not only see to her dead husband, but kind of wake up, And then there was that great line of where she was like talking about how she was kind of, married off to him to take care of daddy's debts.
Yeah.
And she had said, well, maybe he'll die. Man, that's fantastic.
Yeah, this show's definitely got some strong dialogue and strong performances. So I'm definitely, like I said, they're now you're clarifying some of these things. I'm definitely following that a bit more now, and I will be rewatching these too this week. So I can definitely, maybe catch little things I'm not noticing the first runs, because I do want to rewatch this. This has my interest.
Yeah, and even to where McCall was talking smack to the other guy, calling his face, the C word and your C word and your C word.
Yeah,
that's what Wild Bill called him like an episode before. But in a much more dangerous tone, so they had been having words over poker for some time now, him and Jack McCall, that 70s rock fan is going to join us.
Oh, what's up, dude?
Hey guys, how you doing?
We're doing, man.
Fantastic, man.
Thanks for letting me in.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, that was awesome. It's what I loved about that episode is that it was a little bit slower, and good shows can do that because they can just, they can pull back. Nowadays, everything's action, action, action. They pull back a little bit and just introduce the strands into the. You could see the strands coming in there. The plague. There's obviously going to be some trouble with Indians. There's the murder now. There's Alma. What's going to happen? And as you said, I think it was Nick earlier said that she kind of woke up there, or whoever it was, Shellback might have said that she'd been quiet until now, kind of just this wife going, "Hey, yes, husband, no husband." She actually showed something there. So what's she gonna do? She's obviously got more underneath. So I like that. They could just bring in some new stuff.
And then there's that whole scene where Hickok goes to Swearengen. Great fucking scene. One, face to face, right? I mean, everything from like, this is like the first time you come, I'm hurt. Like, I've been crying in my bed that you haven't come here, and now you're finally here. Like from that type of language to, be fucking persuasive. I mean, that was because it wasn't this just those two characters. It was EB. There was the Jeffrey Jones character. There was Dan. I mean, there was a lot going on in that very what seemed like a very quiet scene.
Yeah, a lot of it's done by the looks between them. They're all looking at each other or looking behind each other's backs. A lot of the expressions are what tell you what's going on. But I don't know about you, but do you think Bill? I think Bill sounded him out about the bribe in order to prove that Al was behind it. Because if Al hadn't bribed him, then he could have been innocent.
Right. It was exactly. It was his final. To me, it was his final good deed before he was going to hell.
Yeah.
And that was there's two things, right? To make sure that he knew who was trying to fuck her over, and to make sure she was in the best of hands, right? And then it's like, all right, I'm gonna go die, basically. And Adrian says, I need to watch previous episodes. Love the photography. Definitely something aesthetically interesting. Oh, I mean, it's a gorgeous film, filmed TV show.
It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful.
This thing racked up awards. So yeah, I would catch up on it, on the first 3 episodes before this. You're definitely in for a treat, Adrian. If you've never seen the show before. It's not your typical Western. What else, guys?
Wait a minute. So you think that Bill Hickok was wondering if he was going to get killed by Swearengen by going to talk to him?
No.
I don't think he did. No, I think
no.
Okay, I missed something then. What
he asked? What?
Who do you think was prepared to die?
No, he was. Go ahead, 70s. Go ahead.
No, I think Paulie, you did, intimate that Bill might have thought he was prepared to die, but I think the reason he asked Al about the bribe possibility was to prove that Al was a bad guy. Because if Al had been offended by that and said, well, why would I offer you a bribe? I haven't done anything. It was a way of catching Al out. Now, he may have been worried about Al killing him, I guess. But then in a town like that, you're worried about anybody killing you.
Right.
I don't know if Bill was prepared to die. It's hard to say. He had a resigned air about him in most of the episodes, but like a man that was had no purpose, though, rather than a man that was about
Just
to die.
let me go to hell on my own, he said.
There was a moment. Oh, we talked about wives. Was it with Bullock?
It was with Bullock, yeah, when they were upstairs in the house, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when you find out Bullock's got a wife and
Right.
kids. Although Yeah, well, I better not say anything. But
Yeah.
he's got a wife and kids. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
And everyone's getting a little bit more of the story. And hail Odega Outlaw.
Yay.
Slantino. The Slantino Nation had a great week this week. We hit the $1,000. We hit the 1,000 subscriber mark on our way up towards 1050 now, and really appreciate you all. So yeah, it's been fantastic. Some people
are great job, Paulie. Fantastic job, sir.
Thanks,
right?
We've been getting the requests, like, what are the membership emojis, and the little dudes are gonna be like, we're
definitely gonna sombrero.
Well, this is what we're gonna do. So you guys know my logo, right? So one of the things we're gonna do is, we're gonna have an honorary emoji of Mexican Iron Man. That's gonna be for sure.
Right? Nice. Love it.
Then I also want people to be able to have a pistola by their side. So we're gonna have a cool pistola.
Yeah.
A guitar, maybe like a cool mariachi looking guitar. Then I'm gonna get my slant man here, legs and a body, and you'll be able to put different hats on him. Sort of how I put different hats on myself.
Oh, that's cool.
You could be the zoot suit. Cool. You can be the zoot suit hat, slant. You can be the sombrero slant, or you can be like a gaucho slant. So we'll have fun. We're gonna have fun, and we're gonna have membership love.
Dude, shut up and take my money.
That's right.
I'm in.
Awesome.
What about a grito? You're gonna have a guitar, but what about a grito?
A grito is needed. Yeah. Need the grito. I think we've lost Paulie.
Nope. Where'd go, Paulie?
I think
you alive?
The critters have chewed through his fiber optics at last. So something about that episode I also appreciated was, in fact, the sadness of it was that you could tell Bullock and Wild Bill were going to become really good friends.
Yeah, they had started to bond. Yeah, for sure.
They really respected each other, and I think they were going to be good friends, and then gone.
Now, until Paulie comes back,
you're holding the baby shell back.
I got a question.
Wow, we're hosting Sled's show and he's not even here. This is weird.
This has happened before. Remember when Doomcock's show, when he disappeared, everybody else was hosting it. Yeah.
I got a question for you guys. Yeah,
hi guys.
I got a question for you guys though. So during the I'll call it the musical interlude, right? And they're all like dragging old boy through the streets. And then all of a sudden you see this other guy on horseback waving a Sioux head around, that either him or somebody with him, decapitated. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not.
I did not.
But
no, I did.
But, the thing is, it's like something like that. I'm like, it seemed a little out of place.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying earlier. They introduced several things there, including the potential conflict with the Sioux, all in one episode,
Yeah, it seemed out of place, but at the same time, not only did it seem out of place, but during that whole deal, it just seems to me like some people who were watching this, whether it be now or then, they might have missed, that, like to me that moment should have been, at another time, or after the after the whole musical thing, or they after Bullock and found or saw Wild Bill's body, then they could have maybe cut back out to outside, and then you see this guy holding the head.
But
But
imagine
it
how
just
bad you'd
like
imagine how bad you'd feel if you were the guy holding the head. You ride into town, you're all excited.
what I
People are
thought.
going to really pay
Yeah.
attention to me.
yeah,
No one's looking at me.
right.
That's exactly what I thought. I was like, oh, that
Right.
poor guy. He did something that he's proud of, and
It's
nobody.
his moment in life. How often do you get to ride into a
man.
town with a severed head? I mean,
It's like, hey, lynch mob, pay attention to me, not
Give
So-
me acknowledgement.
yeah, I'll ride out and come back later.
But,
The other bit that was funny was-
whole.
Yeah. Sorry, Sean.
It's cool. I was just gonna say that whole moment, that whole surprising moment where Bill got shot. The show went from a solid 4 because this whole series, every episode so far has been at least a solid 4 for me. But that surprise moment at the end, it's at least a 4.5. With that tidbit right there.
Mm-hmm.
But,
What was the hand he was holding? I think it's the dead man's hand, they call it now. isn't it?
yeah, that's aces and eights.
Yeah, that's the dead man's hand.
I think it's full house. I think it's two aces and 3 eights. I think.
Yeah. As of course sung
Yeah.
by the mighty Lemmy in the Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
Dead man's hand again. Yeah, and the other bit that I found really interesting in this episode, or not interesting but amusing, was Al Swearengen. He's such a tender romantic lover, don't you think?
Right.
He knows how to treat a lady.
I mean, he's like getting all frustrated, and he's like, "I need to fuck something."
That's right. He
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah,
even
that
take
was
his
really
onesie
good.
off.
Savage.
Yeah, doesn't even take his onesie off.
Oh yeah, I know that kind of made it weird for me to watch. I'm like, dude, really gonna wear that off? Like, don't get me wrong, like I don't want to see you naked, but that was kind of even weirder. Like, I was just
It's
like,
kind
why
of
you wear
amusing.
that thing?
Yeah,
It
it's
was-
amazing.
Oh, there he
Hey.
is. We survived.
We've just been killing time till you got here.
We were talking about. I was just telling the chat how the stream was less Latino. We were a quarter Latino, like quarter Black Garret. We were quarter Latino slant, maybe 30% since I'm half.
I was getting worried we wouldn't be able to close the stream if you didn't come back because
Right.
the
You're
stream
like-
closing them
Yeah,
down.
we were gonna have
Let's
to
have
go
a
on for like 6
party.
more hours.
We could have gone for 6 more hours and given you the hours while you just slept it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the rodents finally chewed through your internet then.
Oh, don't say that.
Critters.
Don't say that. No. Oh God. Don't even say that.
Yeah.
Oh
Here,
my
here,
God.
Paulie, I'll knock on wood for you.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got wood to knock on.
You just knocked on my head.
I'm all freaking out. Okay, so where were we?
We were just chatting about the show. We were talking about the awkward onesie during the
No
sex
for
scene.
onesie and Al's romantic tendencies.
Yeah.
Man, that was. Well, I was just saying, like that was even more awkward than if he were to put just naked. I feel like that onesie is even more awkward because at least with naked we'd expect it, whereas with the onesie you're like, dude, what?
I mean,
Well,
the
just the
only-
onesie. I mean, it's like it's got the opening. I mean, it's like a waste of time to take off all your clothes.
Well,
Sure.
He had to have been
that was their
sweating in
underwear
that.
back.
I know.
I was a
That was their
busy
underwear
man.
How
back in the
sweaty
day.
was that thing? I mean, does he ever wash it? Ugh.
Like seriously, like if you're doing the pumping, like that thing has to get all hot and sweaty again. And
Right. No, that was the underwear back in the day. It was like
I
your-
know.
basically your underwear and your undershirt all on one in one thing. But hey, Paulie, I got a question for you, like I was asking them. During the musical part when they were dragging old boy through the street,
Mm-hmm.
the other guy comes in on horseback waving the Sioux head around.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a little out of place there.
Well, it's an omen of things to come.
Yep.
You know, he might as well have been like a black crow.
Yeah, I think what Chell was thinking was that it kind of diminishes the impact of that moment, given that it's happening exactly the same time as everything else is happening.
Well, I just also saw it as complete chaos because
Yeah.
it's Deadwood, you know. Welcome to fucking Deadwood. So to me, it's totally in place. You know, it's actually the opposite. You know, it's not like oh no, someone's died in Mayberry.
Right.
It's like this is
Well, no, I mean, yeah, you could tell by like the look on people's faces as he's waving it around, like, oh yeah, you got him an Indian head, like, but
and Pop Culture Minefield is here. What's up? What's up, Gary? How you doing, brother? Yeah. Go on. Have we rated this yet? Out of
I did
5 stars.
I did.
I know close call.
Let's get your ratings, guys. But I want everyone now in the chat. I mean, I think it's been thoroughly talked out. This episode, how would you rate it? And let's just do that. How would you rate this episode? What is your rating? Go for it.
Yeah, now that I have a little bit more of an understanding of things with you guys, laying out all the details, I was originally on 3.8, and I'll go like a little over 4, probably 4.1, 4.2. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Great ending. And once again, the show is just beautiful to watch. So, and I'm in. So, it was setting up a lot of dominoes. This was a domino setup episode. They were setting up a lot of bridges so we can eventually burn them down.
A good way of putting it, yeah.
So 4.1, you say?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shelly Shellback. Of Shellback.
Yeah. Well, like I was, I think I
of the
told
shells.
them while you were gone, but I was thinking a good solid 4. Just because there was the suspense was there.
What happened?
Are we talking about Al again?
Yeah, it's always just gonna come back to Al.
Yeah.
It was a good solid 4, but then when that that surprise moment of Bill getting taken out, it's at least a 4.5 for me. So
okay, 4.5. All right. Closey the close call Primo from Arizona.
Yeah, I mentioned it before. 4.5. That was.
We'll mention it again, man.
4.5. 4.5. 4.5. No.
4.5. Damn it. Okay, and our special guest tonight. That's
just call me Brian.
Fan.
That's my name. I know that 70s rock fans.
I should have known.
Brian's
he was hanging
the
out
name.
with us.
The onesie rock fan.
I know how to rock a onesie. I'm going to go with Shell.
One like Al.
Yeah, I'm going to give it 4.5. Maybe without the explosive ending, maybe it would have been a 4.25. But with the ending, it's a 4.5 for me.
I'm so glad we're getting decimals now with this. That's good.
I have to parse it. I gotta parse it.
There's so much we need to consider. We got to break it down.
Lasso of Truth 3.75 would be a 4 if not for the onesie.
Best review ever.
I think Lasso of Truth is actually a secret fan of the onesies. I think she's just trying to hide that.
Mark D with the C, hail brother. He's going against. He's making his own grade, A-, which I think would be around a 4.5.
At least a 4.
I think so.
Right? Yeah.
Maybe 4.2 at lowest.
1 to 5.
Yeah. Big surprise at the end of Dead Man's Hand. Well,
I don't know about just another red shirt though. He's throwing out decimals and fractions.
Wait, hold on, brother. Hold on. Dead Man's Hand is the next episode?
No, that's the hand he was holding.
Yeah.
Wild Bill when he died.
Yeah.
They call it the Dead Man's Hand.
Oh God, I missed that. See, there's like so many. I love this damn show.
We were talking about that, but you were ignoring us.
I'm like, what? Who are you guys? Just know the red shirt 4.2
out of 5.
Oh, out of
He
5.
really got mathematical at this one. Oh,
Yeah.
we lost a rock fan.
Yeah. Oh, we lost just another 70s.
70s. Where'd you go?
No, Wookie, this is best out of 5. Best
It's
out of
that
5.
Scottish internet.
Best out of 5. Yeah, man. We're working hard here, so y'all got any ducats, man?
Ducket.
You got any bolas? Hand them over. Okay. Well, I think I'm probably gonna go with a high
It was
A.
the Canadian internet. I live in Canada. So.
Another awesome Canadian,
Yeah.
man. I love the Canadian of YouTubes. This is awesome. You guys rule. Dude, him and Lord Thoth, man. Him and Lord Thoth.
Beautiful British Columbia.
I got to deal with Canadians, Brits, more Canadians, some Scottish people.
We're international.
People from
here.
the Latin America. I'm probably gonna give this a for like a pretty much a 4.8.
Oh,
cool.
Yeah, just
I can see that.
Yeah, it's again, it's not like the explosive episodes. I mean, they're it's great storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
It's great storytelling and cool, man.
Now, Paulie, one question about that score. Do you feel like that score would have came with the initial watch, or now that you've watched it and digested it, that it's warranted that score over time with age?
I mean, I haven't seen Deadwood in. I mean, we're talking a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just figured, because I know times can do favors.
Probably a good
shows.
10 years. Yeah, I don't think I've seen Deadwood. Maybe, yeah.
Was it 15 years ago they started?
Yeah,
at least.
Yeah,
2004. Yeah,
2004. And I'm trying to remember when because I know I did a run where I did see it a couple times, but I think that's prior to 2010, 2011. I don't think I don't think I ever saw it with I was already on to Breaking Bad and Mad Men, the 2010s. So yeah, that's it. Yeah. All right.
Nice.
So
shall we wrap?
Let's wrap it up. And
all right.
Mark D with the C, the famous poker hand, aces and eights.
Yep.
Adrian, now I want a onesie in French. When used for kids, we call it
baby grow. Yeah.
Baby grow.
Gotta turn in, Night. Thanks for the stream. Thank you guys. Okay, so go around the horn. Let people know where you guys are going to be at the next couple days. Don't give us your whole week in advance. All right. Keep it in the now, gentlemen. I'm just playing. And
keep it real.
Keep it real. Mr. Nick.
All right. Tomorrow night, I have Friday Night Comic Talk on my channel. We're going to be doing a very special episode where we're going to do a roast of a current X-Men book. That's going to be fun. We're going to do a roast edition. It's going to be hilarious. We got fine gentlemen from all over the world coming down. It's going to be like story time, but with adults. It's going to be good. And then I'll be up on Fallball Productions cocktail night. That'll be fun. And I've got some Invincible stuff I'll be covering. And of course, I've been covering some metal stuff. People have been asking for me to cover it so they can learn about it. Black Breath. Check it out. It's there. Watch it. It's great. Actually putting some work into it. You chat have been awesome, and this panel has been great. You'll have a magical evening. 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser. If you somehow aren't subscribed, thank you.
Yeah. Or maybe just another red shirt can grab it, or Shellback. Shellmaster.
Yeah, man. you can find me on the YouTubes and the Twitters under Shellback TJC, and I'll probably get on the old interwebs again tomorrow and see if there's any scuttlebutt, any gossip or rumor that I can talk about for anywhere from a half hour to an hour, and then I'll probably tune in to like Friday Night Tights. That's always a good time. But not Latino Slant. I'm sorry. Culture Casino does this little thing he calls the pre-flight on Fridays. So you should check that out if you can.
And close call, Nino. Close call, Mijo.
Probably going to try and get back into games this week. I've had a pretty crazy few weeks, so kind of feel like everything's starting to normalize. So hopefully, if y'all like video games, come check me out over on Facebook. Just put it in Close Call Kid, all one word in the search bar, and you'll find me playing video games. That's it.
Well,
That
today
70s rock fan.
Yeah, today I actually uploaded a new video onto my tiny little YouTube channel.
Oh.
This one was about, because I'm doing a little series on science fiction books, this one was about Joe Haldeman's The Forever War. So now that one's out the way, I can start on the next one of those. Plus, I think over the weekend I've got a couple of music clips to put up. There are things that are not already on YouTube that I have in my massive vault of old crap. So they'll probably be putting a couple of those up. And I'll be hanging around the streams, Friday Night Tights and next stream. And yeah, see you all around on there.
See you tomorrow, bud. Can't wait.
Can't wait either, mate. Yeah, see you then.
All right.
No, not all right.
That just leaves you,
There we go.
Paulie.
There's me in Close Call Kid.
Yay.
Paulie's going to be running around the house with a hammer trying to hit things.
Oh no, please. I need Mrs. Slant to get a good night's rest. There's my cousin. He came to visit Los Angeles this past weekend.
Cool.
We had a wonderful time, and it was great having you over at the kids.
Yeah.
And your dad is creating an art installation piece of our dog who passed away last year, and Romy loves it so far. What he sent over, it's pretty cool, man.
It's
pretty cool. All right, so I will be turning up the heat a little bit with some issues that are happening. We'll get one out as far as first of all, thank you guys, thank you the panel, thank you for everyone that's here. A couple issues of Chicano clubs and lowrider cultures being called toxic masculinity, trying to cancel them in Texas. And they can all take a big flying fuck for all I care. Not the car clubs, the people that are trying to, kill this. So I got a great video. I'm working up on that. I just put up a video on our interview that we did with Midnight's Edge and Matthew Lillard, the actor. That's on our homepage. And I just got this, and this is the kind of shit that I'm talking about in regards to how upside down Hollywood really is. This was just put up on Twitter. This is from cartoonist Lalo Alcaraz, and he's wondering why the fuck was this done? And ABC's pledge to kind of write for Latinas, whatever, and they do this all the time. Here's the pilot, and it was cast a white actress.
Dude, what?
I'm gonna get down to. I'm gonna find out some more dirt about this, but this is nothing new, guys. This is nothing new, right? So when you see me get excited when they actually do cast or they get a director in there that knows what they're talking about, that's why, because that's the norm. That happens that's been happening fucking forever. There's an old school Hollywood tactic where they'll write it for a Latina lead or whatever, but you know,
Right.
they'll see people and then they'll just cast who they want.
Well,
You're going to
Well,
turn up the
I
heat
think it's
here.
a waste of time for them to do that.
Mm-hmm.
They might as well just not do that in the first place. Wow, that's crappy.
I just saw that on Lalo's Twitter, and he's pretty prolific. I don't really necessarily agree with his politics all the time, but I always know I'm going to get his full honesty with his shit that he puts up. And here's a 70s site. Go ahead.
That's gonna be an interesting take there, because like just on the surface, okay, when you see a show, you know, and it's like, oh, okay, we're gonna have this new show called Maggie. You know, you almost kind of automatically assume that it's gonna be about a white chick, you know. But you know, I am smart enough to know that, you know, a lot of, you know, Latino people have more, you know, quote unquote English sounding names, you know, in this country. So that's going to be something I'm going to wonder about, you know, on your take or whatever of it.
Yeah. Well, again, you know, it's just tactics. It's, you know, bullshit, you know, tactics. And it's that same, you know, I'm going to show you the liberal light while you, raise our kids and cut our lawns, because that's, you know, really how I see you. That's really how I see you fulfilling my world as far as liberal Hollywood, you know. Nothing new, guys. Nothing new, guys. Nothing
Status
new.
Quo.
And shit like that, that just popped up on my Twitter from Lalo, like, oh God. But you know, what I've learned with cracking over 1,000 and the interaction that I have with all you guys, because I have a lot of people that comment, I have a lot of people that get in touch with me, is we're doing something right here, and I'm only going to turn it up even more. And,
good.
We're only gonna I have a great gentleman next week as my special guest, Brandon Maxwell. He's got a podcast. He's got a website called The Daily Chela. It's very unwoke, and it's definitely not wokoso. It's maybe sometimes.
I'm gonna remember your scale now. That's how I'm gonna measure all wokeness now.
It sometimes is what I like about the Daily Chela is that sometimes they're lukewarm woke, but he'll point it out. Like he's like the actual, you know, the guy behind it. He's like, yeah. But anyways, you know, that's you know, that's why this land is here, and I really appreciate everybody. You guys have a good night. Get some rest, and we'll be dropping videos and, you know, doing cool stuff. Oh, this Sunday. The movie La Bamba is going to be in theaters for a day, I think, at the AMC theaters. I will throw out more info, but that is something great to see in a light. I'm going. I'm going to take Mr. Slam.
You
should, dude. There you go.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That's going to be awesome. And again, you know, and this is the great thing about having this channel is that we're now becoming a site for, you know, information and news, people throwing shit at us. You know, it's great. You know, I can keep going on and on, but I'm not gonna. You guys have a good night. Much love to the chat, and I'll see you soon.
Yeah, good night.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. The slam.
All right, Paulie, let's go.